Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out a game called Smart Factory Tycoon, which is a factory game. It is a tycoon game. I'll say that much. If you've ever seen Little Big Workshop, it's a game that I played on the channel a fair while ago now. I don't want to say this game is a carbon copy. Orbit Lab, sure. It's not a carbon copy, but it is very, very similar. And we will sort of see how similar it is as we jump into things. Let's call it Orbi Factory. There we go. A nice and creative name. I do not need to know the tutorial. I will walk you through. I'll walk you through what's going on. Right, let's pause and see what we've got here. First and foremost, we've got this factory space, which is kind of nice. We got a garden. We got some more purchasable land out to the back. We have our point of ingress into the factory, and we can get delivery trucks that will arrive on the front door. We got our cash at the moment. We got 17K. That's fine. We got a whole bunch of buttons, and we're going to go through things as we go. Now, we have an open market here, and we're able to plan builds, and we're able to order parts, and we're able to transform raw materials into fully fledged materials. So for example, starting with the duck, or maybe starting with the plushie. What do we want to start to order? We can do some special orders as well. Plastic ducks with a variety of color. Sweet and innocent ducky. Indeed, sweet and innocent ducky. Yeah, but not to mention the fact that there's also a whole bunch of other stuff that we can do. So for example, why don't we... Well, let's look at the machines. Probably not worth doing that yet. Why don't we build a production room? That seems like a pretty good idea in the first instance. Excuse me. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. Production room. Let's build a room maybe about that big. We'll throw a door in here, and we will buy that. Excellent. And in addition to that, we can also build a robot room, which I will do over here. Yep. Let's get a door. Boop. And build that too. And so these are, in fact, the primary type, but the only type of rooms that we can actually build. And it is with these two rooms that we will start to hopefully earn a little bit of money. So for the production room, we can build a whole bunch of different machines that will help us transform the raw materials into proper materials. So for the duck here, we can go and plan the product. We can see exactly what type of machines that we'll need. Plastic injection machine and the paint station plastic. I mean, we can get both of those. We can get both of those perhaps as a starter. What did I say? Paint station plastic. Let's put him... Oh, goodness me. Plastic injection machine. Yep. And paint station plastic. Brilliant. That's fine. So that's good. That's actually all that we require in order to make the duck. So we can go back to here, plan the product, and then we will link the machines. There we go. And then what this game has that Little Big Workshop does not have is a durability factor. I have no idea why there is a durability factor. Don't quote me on it. I'm not sure. I also think that we can assign work jobs to specific buildings, and later on in the game when we have specific buildings, that might come in handy. But for now, not really entirely sure why it's necessary. The durability, I think, just gives us more XP. XP is nice. I like XP actually. Let's take that. You'll see why XP is useful in just a second, but we'll take a little bit of XP. Right, so the materials are going to be delivered. The game is running. That's fine. But we're also going to need to grab some robots. Now, robots are our workers, and we can just buy them literally on the open market. They all come with a bunch of different stats. I will say I probably want to get a decent robot in the first instance. I probably want to get 2 decent robots. We're going to start off with Arlo here. Gonna get a robot, and we can sort of talk about the different differentiating stats in just a second. Do I want to get another one? Sure, I will actually get another robot. How about that? I'll get Jane. Sure, we'll get Jane. We'll get Jane, and we'll get Arlo, and that's going to give us 2 different robots with 2 different stats, and we can sort of see the difference in quality of the two robots. Anyway, the robots arrive at the bus stop. You can actually just see the bus stop over here. What sort of a world we live in with robots arriving by bus, I'm not too sure. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, right. So that's all going on. We've talked about the open market. We talked about the machinery. Assembly station, that's cool. Let's stick it into 3 times speed so that we can let the robots do a little bit of stuff. Oh, it's also worth bearing in mind that I do need to get some specific stuff for the robot room. Right, what do I need? I need a lubricator to provide oil to the robots. And I'm also going to get a charger, although to be honest, I'm probably just going to get a supercharger. Supercharger is slightly more expensive, and it is worse for sustainability. We'll get to the sustainability in just a second, but it allows our robots to charge faster. It's kind of like this is the robot staff room, you know, if you've seen Little Big Workshop, that's what it is. Anyway, what else can we do? Well, I tell you what else we can do. We can build some zones, and zones are pretty darned important in this game. So we can have a general zone here, and then we'll also have just like an export zone in this vicinity, which I think is going to be perfect. We're going to store all of the materials that we need in this area, and we're going to store the finished product in the export zone. And there is a reason, by the way. There is a reason why I've decided to build everything in a very, very condensed fashion, and that is because of the robots. It will become pretty apparent very, very soon that the robots are going to need to take fairly frequent trips into the staff room. Jane, for example, who is the worst of the two robots, just plugged herself into the supercharger, and Jane is now going to have to go back to the staff room to fill up on oil. And you can see that by the time that she's filled up with oil, she's basically like got 1 or 2 like actions and journeys in before she needs to go and fill up on supercharged juice, on power, which is pretty intensely frustrating. As you can see, there we go, filling up, and now you're going to have to go, you're going to do one thing, yep, then you're going to go put that over there, then you're going to go fill up with oil. So as you can see, there is a reason why I've decided to get a not terrible basic robot, and the reason is if we don't have a non-basic robot, then we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in real trouble, and I don't want to deal with a factory that is falling apart because of robots. Now, there is a whole bunch of things to consider. First of all, we have daily costs, which is actually quite nicely sort of separated here. I like this. The vast majority of our costs at the moment are coming from taxes, but also electricity costs. This is going to increase over time. We can actually reduce our electricity costs, and the way in which we do that is by building solar panels. Now, there's this whole other element to the game, the sustainability element. Why we have a sustainability element in this game, I'm not too sure. Solar power will reduce costs for us. Trees will give us sustainability. Again, I'm not really sure what the point is, because we don't really have the money to do it right now, and so I'm not really going to focus on I'm not going to focus on the sustainability element for a while. But there you go. That's kind of the situation. That's kind of where we are. So everyone's getting lubed up. That's great. Everyone's charging at a pretty decent pace. I much prefer Arlo in comparison to Jane, but what can I say? Right. So part of this game is building. The other part is trying to here we go. Put that out for delivery. Excellent. And the truck is going to arrive, and the truck is hopefully going to take away all of the duckies, and we're going to make a good chunk of cheddar. 1,320 bucks. I say it's a good chunk of cheddar. It's not actually that much. We're probably barely going to break even. The real reward is XP, and that is indicated by this little bar at the bottom here. And in fact, we should fill it up pretty much entirely. And that's going to allow us to start making some, tentative progress on our research and development program. We should probably alternate between profit and R&D focus. But for now, let's not worry about that too much. Right, so we leveled up. That's great. And let's have a look. Research and development. Factory level points. Yeah, so we are factory level 1. We have 1 point to spend. You can't actually buy anything in the R&D tree with 1 factory point, but that's fine. It's okay, not the end of the world. But yeah, that's R&D. We can talk a little bit about that, about what that means in a little bit. But for now, suffice to say, let's see, what's this? Ah, required sustainability. We require a whole bunch of sustainability, i.e. above 5. I mean, that is just impossible, right? Unless I was to build a whole bunch of trees. How many trees would I have to build? 4? It's like 1,200 bucks. Sure. Okay, it's 1,500, but whatever, you get the picture. Right, so we've plonked our sustainability up. I have absolutely no idea if this is going to make a blind bit of difference, but hey-ho. We can reduce the... We can reduce the durability. I don't think it's really going to make a particular difference, but let's get that ordered. Yeah, I don't think that sustainability really does anything for us, to be honest. At least without, you know, it allows us to access a couple of contracts, which is quite nice. Whether or not we're actually going to be able to complete, those contracts is up for discussion. I'm not entirely convinced. We need to make sure that we stay ahead of the curve at all times, and I'm not convinced that we will, but that's okay. Right, do we want to buy another robot? I mean, not particularly. It's going to cost us a lot of money if we do. And it's going to torpedo our sustainability, which I still don't understand, nor do I really care to understand. I guess it gives us some money. That's pretty good. No, actually, no, hold on. No, it doesn't. That's just payment for goods. Sorry, I thought the trees gave us money, but no, they don't. Just the trees. We just have trees. We just have a garden now. Yeah. There you go. We can sell them, I suppose. That might not be the craziest thing in the world to do at some point. Anyway, doesn't particularly matter for now. It says we're ahead of the curve. This little green bar, it says that we're doing okay. Which I'm happy about. Let's stick it into 10 times speed. There's no real reason not to just watch. I'm looking to see if we can try and upgrade some more robots. I was kind of anticipating that we'd get some more upgrade points by now. It's completely apparently arbitrary as to when robots decide to upgrade. There's probably something that goes into it. I don't know whether it's number of activities that they undertake or the amount of distance that they travel. I have absolutely no idea. But what I can tell you is that they do upgrade, and we will be able to improve them. So theoretically, Jane is going to go from being terrible to not absolutely abysmally atrocious. It's just going to take us a little bit of time to get Jane up there. Anyway, the market is refreshed. Let's have a little look at what's going on. Oh my lordy, look at this complicated car. Currently working on that thing. Price of duckies is going up. Price of drum sets is going up. Might be a good opportunity to get the drum set wheels in motion. Yeah, market updated. Yeah. I think this is what we want. I think we want to plan a drum set. Let's not actually start work on the drum set until we have got this order out of the way, because I know the game can be a little bit finicky with a few different bits and bobs, but that's fine. Would also be nice if I could, like, assign robots to, like, a specific room. And it would be nice if I could assign haulers, but I don't believe that that is actually the case. I might be incorrect about it. I might just not have discovered it. I can assign them to specific buildings, but unless we have, you know... Unless we have buildings that are dedicated to certain processes, which I guess is not, you know, an outside possibility. There we go. Keep up the great work. Hopefully we're able to just put the ducks in the normal zone here instead of the export zone. There we go. Nice. The fact that they have to go back to the factory building every time to get a bucket of paint is kind of just ridiculous, but hey ho. Okay, we did it. We did it, and now it's just a case of getting these things shipped away. Wonderful. Excellent. I'm happy with that. Right. What's the daily average largest outflow of cash? 192 for electricity? Yeah, I can believe that, to be honest. I can believe that. Oh, I should have said, there is also a leaderboard here. A leaderboard of XP and also revenue. I'm at the bottom at the moment. That doesn't surprise me. I won't be at the bottom for long, I hope. Right? Let's get all of these things loaded up. See, look at Arlo. Look at this. Look at this. You're our dream. 1, 2, 3 deliveries. Going for a 4th delivery on full charge. Not on full charge, but on 1 charge. Yeah, look at how unbelievably ridiculous this is. And I feel like I can't get more robots until... I can't get more robots until we... until we make more money. But we can't get more money until we make more robots, you know? Right, anyway, I got a whole bunch of XP there. I got a whole bunch of money. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Let's see what we can plan. Drum kit. Yeah. So I'm going to get an assembly machine here. Let's pause. Let's pause and get an assembly machine. An assembly station is kind of a big... I keep right-clicking to rotate. There we go. Right, we'll get an assembly station, and we'll start work on the drum kits. There we go. Plastic injection. Nice. Assembly. Beautiful. And what are we doing? Choose material durability? Do I care more about money or XP? Probably money right now, right? Gonna get 100 XP. To be fair, we're gonna get it's gonna be a pretty good payday regardless. Let's go for 90% durability. Maybe there's a strat. Maybe there's a strat here in going for, you know, higher and higher durability. Right, we're still factory level 1, which is... Oh, that was a bit of nonsense that took place right there, but that's fine. Anyway, is there any way that we can upgrade these things? Yes, we can. Unlock machine upgrade R&D. Right, well, that's... Machine upgrade allows you to activate the upgrade features. Oh, that's 3 points. That would not be terrible. I don't know what it unlocks, though. It could be great, it could be terrible. I have no idea. Right. Hey, look at that. We got some upgrades. It's time. Let's upgrade oil, I guess. That's fine. Ideally, we would like to finish this drum set before the end of this market cycle, although I have a funny feeling that we are not going to be able to finish R&D before the end of this market cycle. Yep, because the market cycle ends in about 5.5 hours. So that's kind of fun. Do I want to nab another robot? 1,600 bucks? Or 2,800? The fact of the matter is that my daily costs are quite high at the moment. Now, if we have a little look at the R&D stuff, we can see that there's some of these, some of these upgrades. Purchase new buildings with less than 30%, allows you to pay taxes with a 40% discount. It's quite hefty. Also, what's the price of drums these days? Basically the same. A little bit less, but that's fine. There is a bit of R&D research that allows us to, what is it? Allows you to get orders... No, not that one. Allows you to preview one market cycle ahead of time. That's pretty good. But yeah, we need more factory level points for that. We will hit the next level off the back of this drum kit order. But it's still not going to be... enough. What the heck? There was a little drone that came down there to... Plastic injection machine? Yeah, I feel like we do need more robots as well, but that is what it is. Also, it would be nice if we could have financially stable until minus 5,000. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could have a loan, but I don't believe that we can actually get a loan, which is a bit unfortunate. So yeah, we need to sort of think about what we're gonna get as our first bit of R&D. And the answer is, I am not sure. I am not quite sure. Are there any special orders that we can get? There are special orders that we can get. Oh my goodness, a rocking ship. 95% require durability. We have no chance of doing that. 230 sustainability. I guess sustainability is literally just to unlock new contract types. I guess so, and I guess contracts are perhaps a little bit better for experience and perhaps money. I'm really not entirely sure, and I guess there's a guaranteed rate of payment rather than the fluctuating market, but still doesn't feel like that great to do. Robot is leveled up. Jane, hallelujah. Okay, great. Wow. Okay, that was like, that didn't even register on the Richter scale here. That was pretty grim. Okay, well, it's time. It's time. Let's get this stuff out the door. I am not waiting around for, there we go, for drums. Let's get them gone, and then let's get some more stuff, shall we? What's on the up and up? Plush bear. I'm not buying any more equipment, I'm afraid. Sand toy set. Can maybe plan some more drums. What about we plan a couple of high quality, just a few high quality ducks. There we go. High durability ducks. That seems great. I mean, the market cycle is going to be refreshing in a second. We might as well take this opportunity to get a few more ducks. Also, did somebody just level up? Yep. Let's go energy. Sure. That's fine. We did hit factory level 2. That's excellent. We're about to hit factory level 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are. So do we want to get upgrade points, or do we want to get tax discounts? Taxes would save 40 per day. That's not bad. Okay, ducks are on the way out. That's fine. We make a little bit less from the ducks, but let's be real, we were never really in it for the ducks, we were in it for the XP. Drums are on the way out. Ships are down. What is up? Cars are in. Trucks are in. Everything is on the way down. Everything is going. Apart from this car, which I can't really build. What about a special order? What the heck? 5. Okay, we could do a duck. We could do a duck thing. Yeah, we'd have to buy a tree in order to make it happen. Sure. Let's buy a tree to make a duck. Sure. There we go. I have no idea if we're going to be able to hit the deadline, but that's fine. Okay. Get the stuff ordered. Brilliant. Bring it in. Right. So we've got the R&D points. What do we want to spend? What do we want to spend our points on? Upgrades or tax discounts? Tax discounts seem like a really boring way to go. Purchase the wireless charger. What does the wireless charger do? The wireless charger could either be great or it could be terrible. It costs 5 points anyway. I don't want to stick around to 5 points. Why don't we get solar panels? Why don't we get solar panels? Also, we're gonna need to hire a new robot. Let's get a robot. Let's get a decent robot as well. Maybe not that decent of a robot. Let's get Melissa. Sure. Melissa's coming by bus, of course. Of course you're coming by bus. That's fine. Yeah, maybe the wireless charger would be good. Okay. I'm just really curious as to what has the largest impact on the business right now. I think that was a good time to buy an additional robot. It is going to increase our operating costs a little bit. By a little bit, I mean quite a lot, but it's fine. We have quite a lot of robots that are doing quite a lot of nothing right now. We're fluctuating between 1 and 2 idle robots at any given time. But that's okay. I guess they can fill up with lubricant and whatnot during their downtime. I think we're going to be fine with this I think we're going to be fine with this order. Don't quote me on that, but that's okay. Yeah, I am really worried about, like, there is nothing that we can build. There's nothing that we really can build. There's nothing that we want to build. We're building what we can in the ducks. If we wanted to get this dart set, then we'd need to increase our sustainability. We'd need to get 2 more machines. I'm not against getting machines. I just don't have the cash to do it right now. And I think that's abundantly obvious. Maybe we just, again, build ducks or something. Right, coming for delivery, excellent. Let's start having a little look. We can't build the truck. We can't even build the flipping truck, dude. Everything is disappearing. Let's build like a shockingly small number of ducks. Literally 3. Again, we're just in it for the XP, right? We're just in it for the XP. Right, I still haven't spent my points. Need to spend my points on something. There we go. Excellent. This is going to get us to level 4, by the way. Right, ducks are disappearing next time, so unless we get this order for ducks out of the way soon, then we're going to be in trouble. Right, we got 4 points to use. I feel like market prediction would also be quite handy. Let's get this. No, but I want to get solar panels. I want to get solar panels. How much is our electricity running costs? Daily average is 214. We could basically half. We could half our outgoing costs. We could also unlock upgrades. Oh, there's so much potential here. So much potential. I'm going to go for solar energy. You know what? Sometimes you just got to do right by the environment. Right, sustainability. How much power is this going to give us? 25, 15. It's going to cost us 900 bucks. Right, let's, you know, pretty rationally, let's just put them right behind trees. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3 solar cells, solar panel things. They provide 25 apiece. How much electricity is that? $75? Okay, you know what? Let's go fast forward mode. Oh, yes, please. Let's get a delivery. Let's get this out the door. Thank goodness I only decided on 3 ducks. That was actually pretty sensible in the grand scheme of things. Okay. We're going to have to wait until the market refreshes in 5 hours. Don't think that we can really justify getting anything else. No, it would just be daft. Yeah, but we want to keep an eye on... Electricity costs are still there. 75. Can we sell our electricity? Right, that's up to 125. I straight up think we actually just make money from these. $406. Okay, hold on. Market's refreshed. I should be doing something with this. Coding machine or electronic testing. We can't do either of these, but we're not far off the sustainability requirements for the second. Right. I mean, unicorn thing? Yeah. Or rocket. Both of these are good. Rocket is more money. Right, do I have to link all these manually? I guess so. Of course, this is going to be handy if we get a second, like, machine. 90%. Do I need money right now? It's only like 300 bucks in it, and we get like double the experience. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Right. Any of our robots need an upgrade? No, nothing. There we go. Right. Should we maybe just try and invest in more? Should we try and invest in more solar panels? I feel like that's maybe one of the things that we can do. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, I feel like we definitely have enough. Definitely have enough power for now. Although, actually, I say that, perhaps we don't. Maybe not when everything is running hot. When everything's running hot, we might be in a bit of trouble, but that's fine. Okay. Well, we can always get a secondary machine, but I don't really feel like we need to. How are we doing in the rankings? Monetarily, very, very poorly. Experience-wise, not terrible. I mean, if we actually focused on money rather than... If we focused on money rather than experience, we'd probably be alright. Yeah, so we did have electricity costs yesterday, which kind of sucks. But you can't really do anything about that. You just kind of have to roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. Which is just life. It's just life. What's the next big upgrade going to be? Well, hopefully to one of my flipping robots at some point today. Wind energy? I'd like wind energy, but that doesn't really seem necessary. Market prediction seems pretty good, or maybe just a discount. Wireless charging also seems like very tantalizingly interesting. Market prediction is what we really should be doing, though. Like my brain is telling me that I want to do market prediction, but my heart is telling me we need to go for wireless charging. Wireless charging is also going to take us a heck of a long time as well to do, so you know, that's maybe slightly less than ideal. Also, there's no opportunity to batch produce in planning mode, which I really don't like. So in Little Big Workshop, you were able to batch produce, and you were able to build, you know, one type of rocket, or one rocket at a time. And that would allow you to just export stuff as and when it was available. And to me, that seems like a much more efficient process than what we're currently seeing, which pretty much looks like there is only... Ah, look at this skill point. Looks like there's pretty much like one robot doing a job at a time. There we go. Look at that. Efficiency. Efficiency is key. We do deeply care about our robots. That's for sure. Right. See, if I had market prediction right now, I'd know whether to sell my rockets right now. Yeah, they're almost all done. So hopefully I'll be able to get them done by the end of this market cycle. Or I would know if I needed to hold off. The other frustrating thing is that you actually cannot sell... You can't sell the product until they're fully assembled. And all of them need to be fully assembled before you're able to get rid of them. And that's different, again, from Little Big Workshop. Not convinced that I like that change, because you can sell the products as and when available to, you know, keep yourself in. Okay, good. What's the price of rockets? Did decrease ever so slightly, but that's fine. Let's pause. Right. Price of rockets. Are we still going to just... I feel like we do these. Let's go for like 28 of these. Let's try and fill up the entire market. This is gonna be disaster, isn't it? I can feel a disaster coming down the road. Let's start with 14. Start with 14. Pretty cheap costs, to be fair. Let's also maybe see if we can get an additional, like, machine. Yeah, I really haven't spent much money on machines. Oh, can't resize zone when there's products in it? We can change it to an export zone then, can't we? Okay, that's... Right, well, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a really sensible thing to do. We'll just, you know, we'll move the zone around a little bit. No. No, not a sensible thing to do, apparently. We tried, and we failed. But I want to get another plastic injection machine and maybe another paint station as well. My overview of this game thus far is that this feels it feels inferior to Little Big Workshop. That was an excellent game. It does seem like a bit of a carbon copy. But there are sort of like unique aspects about this game. I kind of like the charging setup. I don't love the fact that it's pretty unbalanced to just slow things down a lot, it seems. So I don't really get the appeal of that. This sustainability stuff, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. But on the whole, it just sort of seems a bit more finicky than Little Big Workshop. Little Big Workshop feels a little bit more complete, a little bit more final. There we go. It's all loaded up. Ditch that thing there. Let's get some more machines. Let's get a plastic injection machine. Yeah, there's no sort of like collision mechanics or anything like that. And let's get some connectors here. Connect, please. There we go. Link a machine. Beautiful. Link a machine. To do this manually, it's fine. And then let's go to market. Pause. Stop. Market. And we'll do some more unicorn stuff, I guess. Another 14. I think we'll be able to do this quite quickly now, to be honest, though. If I've allocated 2, let's do that. Let's get a zone. Just a general zone here. Yep. Happy with that. Excellent. That is not terrible. Anyone upgrades? Yes, Jane's got an upgrade. Brilliant. Sure. I think, honestly, oil capacity, charge capacity, both of these are very, very, very essential in the grand scheme of things. But hey-ho. Right, we've got factory points. Let's get market prediction. Market prediction. Let's go at 10 times speed as well, because there's no reason not to. Are we able to get all of the benefit out of having these 2 machines? Doesn't really look like it, to be honest, unfortunately. What with the fact that we have robots that are like almost constantly always charging. You never know, we might be able to get a slight benefit out of them. I feel like we just need more robots in order to take advantage of the situation, though. Could always splurge on another robot, but again, I feel like that's a bit of wasted potential. So if we had all of the materials, in this zone and they could just go sort of back and forth, that would be great. But they can't. So that's a little bit useless. In an ideal world, I would love to get rid of all of the bits and bobs. Love to get rid of all the bits and bobs from the factory before the end of the quarter. For the end of the month, whatever. There we go. Let's go, 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 go. Get it out of there. We still have another 3 hours to shift our product. 2 hours. If some of these robots decided to not charge at really inconvenient times, that would be great. Right, so we're going to go for 3,800. It looks like we're not going to complete it before the 3,800 to 3,800. Is that not going to adjust? Maybe because I've actually already pressed the order button, we get the 3,800. That's pretty good. Okay, a lot of stuff happened there. I think we hit a milestone. Yeah, we delivered 100 products. That's wonderful. 2 special orders. I mean, we're not close to anything else here, are we? No. Have at least 15 trees. Maybe we'll get that by the end. We need to get market prediction. Yeah. Market prediction. And then 2 cycles ahead of time. Right. So what do we got going on here? So price of this is going to go back up. Price of unicorns is going to go back up. Boats are going to disappear. Disappear. Drum kits. Drum kits are going back up. Anything in the special category that we can do? Nope. Is the answer to that. Sure. To be honest, I think unicorns are just kind of what we're after right now. Seems like a big old no-brainer to me. Electricity costs are still a little high. We could spend more on some materials to bring down the cost of electricity, but I don't really feel like we need to do that right now. Also, how much am I going to get experience-wise from this? Because I feel like we're quite close to hitting the next level. I think the next thing that we need to go for is upgrades, right? Like that's what it is. Have at least 50 machines, have at least 10 robots, 15 trees, have at least 30 wind turbines and solar panels. That seems unlikely. Reach day 750. My goodness gracious me, that's quite advanced. Okay, look at this. We're actually using 2 of the same type of machines at the same time. That's pretty good to see. That's really, really good to see, in fact. That's really, really good to see. Right, so instead of this... Oh, we can't actually plan that product. Again, we're going to have to just get rid of it. Yeah, kind of a bit of unfortunate that we completed the building of that product so unbelievably quickly that we weren't able to get the real benefit out of it. Let's do this. Let's plan 21 products. Go... There we go, and execute. Yeah. Okay, so this order needs to be completed fully after the next market cycle. Excellent. We leveled up as well there. We're back to 1 factory point. That's either between wireless charging or machine upgrades, right? Any robots need extra points? Sure do. Excellent. I think on the whole, we're in a pretty decent place. I mean, money-wise, it could be worse. It could be worse. Could be a lot worse, in fact. I just want to know if the solar panels... I want to know if the solar panels are actually, like, a good value investment. Because I'm not completely convinced. I mean, they're decent. They're decent. They're keeping our costs down a little bit, but boy, we need a lot more of them in order to break even. Why can't we, you know, offset the carbon output of this factory by, you know, counting the trees as, you know, writing off the power? Who the heck knows? Who the heck knows, honestly? You can't rationalize. You can't rationalize it. Right. Special orders. Anything else that we're interested in? Delivery type by helicopter? WTF? Don't really feel the need to get a helicopter pad at this stage. Can I even get a helicopter pad? I have no idea. Oh, the market is refreshed. Excellent. That's good. Let's have a little look. What do we got going on here? Right. So unicorn. Yep. We know unicorns are in a great place right now. Ducks are going to go down in price. Let's get these delivered. Rockets are going to disappear soon. Let's plan some of these products. 21 is far too many. Let's get like 10. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get another order of unicorns on the go. We should be able to manufacture them at this. I guess we should have done the other one. It doesn't particularly matter. But yeah, we'll get that done as well. We'll also get the ducks done as well. Yeah, we can do both duck things. Right. Yeah, okay, get the unicorns done, then we'll do the ducks. That's gonna be fine. We actually have 10k at the moment now, which is rather obscene. We've only got 1 point available at present though, so that's not something that we can do much with. But we do have rather a large amount of money. So I'm thinking maybe we can use this to get some other machines up and running. Sewing machine and a stuffing machine. Sewing machine and a stuffing machine. Yeah, let's build another production room, I guess. Sewing machine. Oh, that's ready for delivery. Excellent. What was the other thing that I was going to build? A water gun. Oh, heck yeah, dude. The water guns are what we need. 34 units. Let's absolutely get like 34 units. This is going to be the biggest investment of anything that we've done yet. But it's going to be absolutely worth it if we can pull it off. Okay, durability, 90%. XP difference, what's 2,000 XP? That's like, wow. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. This is gonna bring us quite close to the ground in terms of finances and whatnot, but that's okay. I'm not going to continue on with the sewing machine building and whatnot. We're not going to worry about that. I also did say that I could do the duck missions. I know I could do the duck missions, but I don't need to do the duck missions. That's fine. Let's also see if we can try and edit zone. Expand that out there. Brilliant. Did that end up costing me money? No, it didn't. That's just my daily costs. I am really hoping... Ooh, let's get you upgraded. Nice. Sure. I'm really, really hoping that we're going to be able to make this happen. It's a long... It's a long order. It's a long order. Is it better maybe for oil charge or energy charge? I feel like it's better for oil charge because... Another level up. I feel like, yeah, I feel like oil charge is better because at the moment we have a supercharger, but we do not have a super lubricator. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a bit of an impediment. Right. Is this general zone? I'm not sure if this general zone is large enough. There we go. That might make a difference. But yeah, water guns, we're waiting for the next cycle anyway. So the price is going to go from 420, of course, it had to be. From 420 to what? 688. 23,000 if we're able to pull this off. Let's make this a general zone. Apparently. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off. This is going to be technically possible, but we're going to need to work harder than we've ever worked before. Right, let's get going. Let's get going. Maybe if we could get a few upgrades in the process, that'd be nice. We have 2 R&D points. I'd love to get some upgrades. I'm also acutely aware that we have about 5 days. We have about 5 days of running costs remaining, which is pretty much the end of the market cycle. So... Can we buy a robot, maybe? Oh, it's going to be so tight, isn't it? It's going to be really, really close. It's going to be really close. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. The price is going to drop down tremendously if we don't land this. Yeah, I need to check. What is the... Oh goodness, we're still painting the nozzle. See, if we were only able to batch right now, that would be so nice. Come on. Come on. Am I gonna need to build more zone? Sure. Build more zones. At this point, it literally doesn't matter. That's one. We did one. Holy cow, that was it. Okay, I'm gonna buy another robot. Right, buy another robot. And buy another robot, actually. Sure. I know we're gonna be pretty heavily indebted here. But, I mean, this is it. This is the all-or-nothing play that apparently we're making right now. Wow, daily running costs are huge. We can sell trees. We don't care about sustainability, right? We can actually also sell the sewing machine as well. I know bankruptcy is impending. Sell that machine as well. Excellent. Sustainability actually increased there. Okay, you know what? Give me another zone. Really not convinced that's going to make much of a difference at all, but you never know. So if we don't hit the water gun thing this quarter, then is that the end of the world? No, it's not, but our profit is going to go from like 23k down to like not 23k. Plus, I kind of need the money now that we have a pretty large staff. But we are going to basically get still an incredible amount of money. Just less of an incredible amount of money. Yeah, okay. So we lose basically 6k on the we lose 6k on the costs. Right. We can start selling solar panels if we need to. Demolish the room. Can I demolish? Edit demolish tool. Okay. Edit the room. Excuse me? There is not an operation in the queue. Oh, price is going to increase next quarter. Okay, no, we need to just sell them. We need to sell them if we can. Yeah, but demolition of the room is not possible, unfortunately. Okay, so we can sell solar panels if we need to. We got like another day or two before we need to start thinking about that. But it is something that I'm acutely aware of. We need to start thinking about. We can probably survive like another day and a half like this. We can survive literally one more day. The problem is, if I start to sell off my solar panels, then that is going to mean that we end up reducing the amount of money that we are able to save. I need to do it, though. I need to sell it off as close and as late in the day as we possibly can. Right. Let's hover over this. Let's hover over this and let's wait until midnight. Looks like we're making about 11 or 12% progress per day on the general total order. It should really just be the assembly that needs to be done, but we're still painting some of the basic parts, which is a little frustrating right now, but it's fine. We've also sold our trees, so our sustainability is garbage. Right, let's sell this. Okay. This is the last day. We have no other option than to complete the order today. This is about 2,000 in sales, but I really don't want to get rid of this. But I suspect that we're going to have to. I suspect that we're going to have to get rid of all of our solar panels. Wowzers. Yikes. That's a turnaround. That's a real turnaround. Was this the sensible play? It absolutely was not. But let's see how much XP we get. Well, I know it's going to be a lot of XP, but let's see. Might actually be able to get away with just like selling 2, or actually just 1. I think we might be able to sell 1 solar panel. Yeah. I think the electricity impact only takes effect at the end of the day. Right, sell it. I'm going to sell a second one just in case. Yeah. Because it's still going to be another whole day of loading. But hey, we've actually gone... It's taken such a long time that we're now... we're now actually making more money. That's great. Okay, we have one last day to get this done. And by one last day to get this done, I mean all of the assembly and all of the shifting into the truck. That's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. I'm still a little miffed that we missed 5k of potential profits, but you know, you really can't complain about that. How do we have so many robots and so many of them are doing absolutely nothing and not contributing to the building of anything? Right. Get that ordered, get that delivered, get it gone. Right. Daily costs 1,100. We have 2 R&D points. Are we going to get... I can't even see how many we have left in here. I think I'm going to need to sell off both of my solar panels. Oh, it's going to come down to... It's going to be very tight, actually. Okay. Yeah, we have, like, what, 3 to move? If we can move 3 in the next 2 hours, then we don't need to worry about it. But if we can't, then we're in trouble. I say we're in trouble. We just have to... We just have to sell. We have to sell. We have to sell. It's too risky not to. We have to sell. Okay, I mean, that was a significant amount of money down the drain for pretty much no reason. We did level up, though, and we're very, very close to hitting the next level. Upgrades or wireless charging? We got to save for wireless charging, right? I mean, we're pretty darn close. Basic, just do a basic order of, like, I don't know, couple of ducks, 60. Yeah, I mean, that's actually, crazily enough, 3 ducks is going to be enough to get us across the line. That's real good. That's real good. Okay, so that may have, like, catapulted us up the leaderboards tremendously. It didn't, but I tell you what, we're actually not far off the sort of financial situation of below. We got way more money than the above, and yeah, okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We did have to sacrifice basically everything that we have in order to get here. But what do you know? I mean, it kind of worked, I suppose. Special orders. Any special orders that we can do right now? We can do some duckies. Sure. Get that ordered. Why not, eh? Hopefully, we complete that order first. Excellent. Let's get that away. And then let's get the flippin' wireless charger. I do have money. I can rebuild the garden. I just don't know if I care about doing that. No, I said oil, didn't I? Yeah, I said oil. Good stuff. Okay, let's pause. Let's have a little look at the R&D. Wireless charger. Okay. Nice. So, what is this going to allow me to do? Charges robots with a wireless technology. You don't say. Still needs to be in this room. Okay, how does that work? Does it... But they still need to come into the room. So, you're telling me it's just a multi-charging point. Well, I can sell the supercharger. That's not a problem. But I was not given good assurances on this. This was bad. This was bad. This was on the whole a net negative. Ducky ducks. Ducky ducks, lots of different colored ducky ducks. Sure, just get more stuff. Might as well. Okay, so the wireless charge is a bit of a wash. I guess the upgrades are probably a little bit better to go for in that circumstance. Market expansion medium, maybe even the market prediction, that seems pretty good. Overseas suppliers, maybe. Helicopter transportation. I mean, where's the helicopter gonna land around here? How much is this? 380,000. How on earth am I gonna get 380,000 ever? I mean, everything is so darned expensive. Everything is so darned expensive. Okay, you know, we'll get... Give me solar panels. Right. Where does that leave us? 250. 250 offset of the electricity costs. Yeah, so that's fine. Here's the thing. I don't think we're able to sell to the grid. I straight up just think that it just minuses 250 bucks from our electricity costs. So I think this figure is not the amount of electricity that it takes. It is the amount of daily upkeep for electricity. I think. From what I can tell. But the good news is, on the whole, is that I think that we're in a pretty decent place. It feels quite nice. It feels like we're in a strong place. Skateboards. Yeah, I mean, we could get a sewing machine, a stuffing machine. There's so much stuff. There is so much stuff, and there are so many different types of flipping machines and buildings and whatnot. And we don't even have the advanced stuff yet. This wireless charger is hot garbage, though, right? It does mean that multiple people can charge at the same time, but when you're still limited by lubricant, I'm not really sure that that matters. That being said, I mean, we have been upgrading oil capacity for like 3/4 of the game, so that's probably not too bad. Daily costs, have we completely eliminated electricity? From what I can see, I think it's definitely reduced our daily costs by a fairly considerable chunk. We're also in the fantastic situation where we're able to do a whole bunch of stuff at the same time, which feels kind of nice. No chance of us getting 5 sustainability. Actually, that's not necessarily true. Build our trees back. There we go. Now we can get a duck. Beautiful. Just what I always wanted. Just what I always wanted. More ducks. Right. Anything coming up in the next market cycle that we're particularly interested in? Sand toys. We can't even get flipping plastic extruders. Unicorns. They're not bad, actually. They're not bad. Yeah, I feel like the ducks are a good staple. Yeah, we've done not very much here, have we? Well, I suppose we have increased our ranking by 1. How did your income shoot up that much? These just must be randomly generated numbers. It does feel almost arbitrary, but there you go. Right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this. I think we're gonna wrap this little showcase up, ladies and gentlemen. Smart Factory Tycoon, in my humble opinion, I wouldn't bother. Just go and check out Little Big Workshop instead, which is much more fully formed, has much more cool stuff going on, and did all of this stuff before this knockoff did. But you know, it's interesting. It's got a few things going for it. The sustainability element it's there. So yeah, check it out if you are indeed interested. Link is down in the description. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Potato. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.